Here is my makeup look and makeup tutorial inspired by the star sign Aquarius. Aquarians are born between the 20th of January and the 18th of February. Their archetype is the water bearer and their element is air. So I'm starting with this glowy primer from Kiko, and I chose this because their archetype is the water bearer. I wanted to keep this really glowy and almost water-like. So by using this primer, it's going to help to bring that effect. I am also going in with this Illamasqua foundation, which is a very, very glowy foundation. This is also going to help to bring that effect out further. Aquarians are known for being quite eccentric and energetic people. However, they can also be seen as quiet and shy, afraid to express their true personality. But they are definitely known for being huge humanitarians and love to fight for their causes, as they are both deep thinkers and highly intellectual people. They are also great for being able to see people without any prejudice and also being able to adapt their energy to their energy around them. Whilst they are great around people, Aquarians still need to have their alone time away from everything in order to restore their power. A few great strengths about an Aquarius is that they're progressive, original, independent, and as mentioned before, a humanitarian. Although they have great strengths, they do also have their weaknesses, and these are that they run away from emotions, they can be temperamental, uncompromising, and definitely aloof. Aquarians love to have fun with their friends, fighting for causes and intellectual conversations. They dislike limitations, broken promises, and being in lonely, dull, and boring situations. One of the main colours associated with an Aquarius is a light blue and silver colour, which I've definitely added to the makeup as I love this colour and I feel like it really represents them. And I'm going to start off by adding that colour into the makeup. So again, I want that glow. I'm going in with this highlighter in the shade Moon, which is really going to add that really light silvery blue purple colour. And as I want the makeup to be really, really glowy, I'm taking this literally all over the face, focusing on the centre of the face but literally going everywhere. Now for the eyes, I need to add a little bit more blue, so I'm taking my Beauty Bay Bright Matte palette and I'm going in with the shade Pacific Dreams. Taking that on a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to start by popping this just on the outer corner of the eye using circular motions to blend that up and through the crease. I'm making sure that I'm taking a lot of time to blend that up and out through the crease, and then I'm going to go back in with a smaller brush and really pack that colour in. And I am focusing this deeper blue colour on the outer corner of the eye with that smaller brush, again going in with a big fluffy blending brush and just blending that out so it's not as harsh. Then for the main part of the lid, I'm going in with the shade Daydream, which is a much lighter, almost tealy blue, and I'm going to pop that on with my finger to begin with on both sides of my eye. I'm then going to go back in with that big fluffy brush and make sure that I've blended both of these colours in together. Then going back in with that deeper blue just to add a little bit more depth, and I just feel like these colours really, really bring out the water bearer look. Like they're very, very watery aqua colours, so I really wanted to use these. Now going in with my Morphe liquid shadow, and this is literally the most watery eyeshadow you can get. It added that sparkly purple, light blue, silvery look to the eye. I was literally just obsessed. To make that glow and stand out even further, I decided to go in with this lip gloss. This is from Makeup Revolution and it has a silvery sort of tinge to it, and I added that on top. This made my eyes look so glossy, so watery. I'm so glad I added this. Now just going in underneath the eye, and whatever was left on my brush I basically just put under my eye. I didn't want to overdo it too much. Adding more of that tealy watery green colour, I'm going in with this eyeliner pencil and adding this underneath my eye too. Also adding more of that icy silver colour, I'm going in with a bigger pencil and popping this all on the inner corner of my eye and slightly underneath my eye. Blending that in with my finger and then adding a little bit of that highlighter I originally used on top to add the extra glow, and adding a little bit of that Morphe liquid colour on my cheek. Time for the fun glittery part, so I'm going in with this teal glitter paint thing and I'm starting to add that on my cheek. I'm literally just building it up. There's loads of different sizes in here, so I'm just adding loads and loads and loads, putting that all on my cheek, and I'm doing this obviously on both sides. Adding this really represented an Aquarian's eccentric side, and as they also hate lonely, dull and boring situations, it really helped to spice the makeup up a little bit. I'm also being quite eccentric with the lashes, so I'm only adding the long individuals to parts of my eye. I'm not putting them through evenly or dispersing them evenly. They're going to be quite strong, quite out there, and they just look a little bit more fun. Then adding a little bit of mascara on top to darken these a bit more and make them stand out, and then I'm doing the exact same to the bottom, so I've got 3 clumps on the bottom and then 2 clumps on the top for the lashes. And here is how they're looking, so much more eccentric, so much more fun. Now for lips, I wanted to keep this cool tone as we go on cool tone on the eye, and obviously the colours that relate to an Aquarius are cooler tones, so I'm going in with a slightly purpley sort of tone, and I'm going to blend that out as well, so I'm just overlining my lips quite a lot. I really like the look of overlining my lips, so I wanted to do this, and then I'm just blending it out with that brush on the back of the lip pencil. Then on top, I'm going in with the most amazing lip gloss ever. This is like a purpley shiny shade, and it's just perfect for the look, so I went in with that. That's from Wycon. I love this lip gloss. Here is how the makeup's looking, and we're then moving on to the hair. So obviously water bearer, I wanted to make the hair wet, so I literally took a spray bottle of water, sprayed this all over the hair, brushed it through, and then I was going to add some pearls just on the top. And then here is the final result. This is my water bearer Aquarius makeup inspired tutorial. Not gonna lie, my most favourite star sign of all of them. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the look. Thank you so much for watching again. I will see you in my next video, and goodbye.